Month continues. Month continues. We're jumping right back into a Christmas special today, folks. How are you all doing? It's your boy here, Paulo from Down, Down, Up, Up, and today we look at Andy Griffith Christmas, if that's coming up nicely. Not sure. Not sure. Keep it on the screen for at least a couple of seconds. So, for those unaware, Andy Griffith, probably one of the best 50s, 60s shows out there, at least for me. I'll be honest, I haven't watched a whole ton of it, but there were just some select episodes I watched as a kid that just did the job for me. Love the characters. I'm a huge fan of Don Knotts and Andy Griffith personally, so finding this show was just a bonus to a T. And it's probably the only show with a younger Don Knotts that I am used to. I'm used to his best work during his, I want to say, days in the 80s and 90s, probably. But in Andy Griffith, he is amazing as a deputy. Obviously, Griffith is a sheriff, and in this case, we got a little nice Christmas story to tell. This is a special I've definitely seen once in black and white. The only reason I have this separated is because this is on color. Seeing Andy Griffith on color is huge for me. But let's get into the actual story. So we're getting close to Christmas, and let's basically take a look at things in the small-time town. Everyone wants to spend Christmas with their families, so Griffith and Deputy Barney Fife decide to release the prisoners who are currently in jail, say come back after Christmas. Let's let things juicy. Everyone can go celebrate, have parties with their families, etc. But there's this one member of the town, Ben, who brings in a man and wants him arrested for making moonshine. Apparently, I think Ben is the owner of a liquor store and doesn't want anyone else making and distributing their own moonshine, so to speak. So he is very keen on this man being arrested and watched full-time on Christmas. Now, no matter what the sheriff and deputy say to try to get out of this in the best possible way, Ben's taken none of that. He wants this man in jail, and he wants supervision there. Otherwise, he's going to go tell the higher-ups what a bad job that Andy Griffith is doing there. But thankfully, things work out for the best interest. The man's family's brought there to celebrate Christmas with them. All of the regulars on the show at the time are there, like Andy Griffith's aunt, Aunt B, his son, and even his girlfriend show up and have a huge Christmas dinner there. They're singing all the cheesy little stuffs, while at the same time, Ben's looking like he's trying to ruin it. At first, he's trying to put a stop to it blatantly, but then he's doing odd things that at first might confuse someone. He's trying to steal a bench outside the courthouse. He litters, tearing up a parking citation after he parks his car in front of a fire hydrant. But then you realize he's trying to get arrested so he can be in there and keep an eye on things. But then as things progress, you see that no, that may not be the big intention. He's outside the windows singing Christmas carols with them when you realize, he's all alone at Christmas. He has nowhere else to be. Whether or not that was his main intention, the show does a very nice job of bringing out that all anybody wants to do around the holidays is just be with somebody in just a cheerful environment of some kind. No matter how black and I guess distracted their hearts might be at the time. It's just what everyone wants. It's what I want. It's what everyone around me I know wants during this time of year. So Andy catches him and realizes what's going on, and then they bring him in, and he ends up giving everyone else Christmas presents, having a good time, and the show just sort of ends on that. It's a nice little episode with just a bit more Christmas meaning than other shows around this time really have. Like, I like this one better than the Lassie one, for example. It starts out seeming like Christmas could be ruined, but even the villain, the antagonist of the show, turns out to just want different means. So, yeah, anyone who knows Andy Griffith, you can't go wrong with this episode. For reference, I believe the title is A Christmas Story or Just Christmas Story from 1960. And that's really all I gotta go with. This one's probably going to be underlooked by a lot of the regulars who watch these reviews, but you want a little something different every year at Christmas, and Andy Griffith can provide that nicely. It's also just a fantastic show, and if anyone wants to debate the best, the loaded goat. Discussion closed. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you another day for some more reviews, And just a reminder, that's probably going to be the only thing coming up on the channel all the way till Christmas Day. And then I will see you guys for most likely my Day 1 prediction video, WWE Day 1, of course. Have a great day. Keep it real.